Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today I have a Condor Knives Bushlore. Now this was sent in by a supporter of the channel, so I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Pete. Now Pete has his own YouTube channel by the name of Jersey Knife Guy. So I'll leave a link down to his YouTube channel as well. He does knife reviews and videos. So he sent this in to get it customized with just some simple mods to it. Now before I get into the mods, I'll just put the specs up on screen and we'll get right into it. So we have a drop point style blade made of CTK 232. Now I don't know too much about that steel, but that's what the website says it's made of. It's got a Scandi grind on the blade, and of course it is a fixed blade, so you guys can see. And the handles are made of walnut. You do have a lanyard hole, and you do have brass pins holding the handles in place. The ergos on this knife are really good. It's got a nice belly to the center of the scales. That way it fills the palm, and it just feels really good in hand. So for a fixed blade, it's really comfortable, as it should be. I think it's pretty difficult to make a fixed blade uncomfortable. So anywho, let's get into the changes that I'll be doing. I know I'm going to be doing something to the blade. I don't know exactly yet what I'll be doing, but the scales, or the handles, are definitely getting a scalloped texture. I'm going to go at an angle, so that's what will be happening to this knife. So that's pretty much it. Now let's get into the shop and start customizing. Alright, so here it is all finished, and I guess we can start with the blade. So I always wanted to try that double etch, where you do a pattern and etch it after etching the darker etch, and then do a lighter etch on what was covered by the nail polish. So I know there's knives out there that are heat treated just for the cutting edge, and you get the same effect, or you use a different core steel, which achieves this look. I know some katanas are actually made that way, so I figured I'd just do the illusion of it having that look, and I think it turned out really well. Really happy with the outcome. Used quite a bit of nail polish, but it did work. I think it looks really good. Now for the handles are a little tricky to do since the handles were contoured, so I had to be mindful of the grooves that I created as I turned with the Dremel. So I wanted to keep those lines straight. Now I did have the lines straight and it looked good and all, but I just didn't like how straight it was, if that makes any sense. So I just lightly hit it with some 500, and it kind of gives it a more, almost kind of a bushcrafty look, if that makes any sense, where it's more, it kind of just fits the wood theme. Since the scales are wood, just looks more natural in a sense. So I just decided to leave it that way. I could have kept it straight, which looked fine, but something was off about it, so that's why I just ended up doing that. But I think it looks pretty good. And then from the top angle, from the spine, it just has a really cool, almost looks like a rib cage on both ends. Same with the bottom. And while I was doing this design, it also reminded me of the Alien movies. So I had an idea. I might actually do a alien themed knife here pretty soon, and maybe using something similar like this design here. But there it is. All in all, it looks really, really good. I think, as always, let me know down below what you guys think of how this knife turned out. I also added a fresh edge on the blade. Since it is a Scandi grind, I just touched up the edge ever so slightly, and it is razor sharp. Whoops, that is my mistake, but it is razor sharp. I mean, cuts through paper, no problem. So happy that the sharpening that I'm doing on knives is coming out really, really good. So that's pretty much it. I hope Pete from Jersey Knife Guy loves the outcome. And as always, thank you for the support. I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.